We look at our forecast here locally. Yeah, we started off the first day of November with some very wet conditions. Dry for the time being, and we're going to be dry the rest of the weekend and at least the early part of Monday. Downtown Portland right now, temperature of 54 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. We can't rule out the chance to see an early morning shower tomorrow, but I'm calling tomorrow mostly dry, at least during the daylight hours. Showers return a little bit into Monday morning, but you'll see more of a steady stream, heavy at times heading into Monday afternoon. Tonight we fall back, daylight saving ends. We'll be seeing some shorter days starting tomorrow with the sunset. Yeah, just before 5 o'clock or so. So we could look tomorrow, early morning. I think by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we're done with any threat of heavy downpours. We'll be looking at a good stretch of sunny skies from 10 o'clock into the early part of the afternoon. Even by 2, 3 o'clock, we're still looking at fair skies, temperatures in the low 50s. Clouds will increase by late afternoon, early part of the evening hours. The daytime high tomorrow of 56 degrees. So today we saw our sunset at 5:57. In a week, it's at 4:47. In 2 weeks, 4:39. And in 3 weeks down to 4:33. If you're wondering, how early will it get dark? Well, the earliest it'll get dark is right around 4:27. We'll deal with that for a couple of weeks. But let's not worry about that right now. Here's that cold front that brought in all that incredible amount of rain to start off the weekend. That's pushing off the east. There could be some lingering showers on the east side of the state tonight, but for the most part, we will be seeing drier conditions along the west side of the state. Tomorrow morning, here we are picking up a little bit of some patchy areas of some fog, really from parts of Portland all the way down into the central and southern part of the Willamette Valley. You can kind of make it out. That's that thin layer down in basically Tualatin, reaching all the way down into parts of the central and southern part of the Willamette Valley. Some of those low clouds will stick around into the late morning, early part of the afternoon, but for the most part, the northern part tier of the valley, you'll be looking at clear skies, I'd say by 9 o'clock or so. Clouds will kind of thicken up a little bit heading into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Here we are after midnight, early Monday. Showers will start to move in a little bit at times on the morning commute, and those showers will get heavy at times, I'd say by the noon hour and into the 3, 4 o'clock hour. So a 20% chance to see some rain overnight, but for the most part, you're going to be looking at dry conditions and a lot of sunshine at times by the afternoon tomorrow. Here's a live look over in Southwest Washington from our Vancouver camera from the Springs at the waterfront there. Beautiful conditions right now. Clear skies, temperature of 53 degrees. We do have that wind advisory throughout parts of the Columbia River Gorge tonight, east side of the gorge. Gusts will be picking up to close to 30, 40 miles an hour tonight, and then it'll kind of drop off a little bit heading into tomorrow. And here's a live look now from the Oregon Zoo. Temperatures over there along Highway 26, temperature right now at 49 degrees. Rain chances will really start to increase by Monday and a good portion of the week. Just expect to see some wet conditions at times looking into the first full week of November. We saw daytime highs in the low 60s earlier this afternoon, and then going into tomorrow, we'll be looking at temperatures in the mid to the upper 50s. So we'll look at some morning fog, then sunshine, and then clouds increase by the later part of the afternoon and evening. Daytime highs for Monday will be in the low 50s with temperatures a little bit warmer for Tuesday and Wednesday, but we'll be seeing wet and windy conditions, John, heading into the later part of the week.
All right, a lot of rain on the
Yes.
7-day. Joe, thank you.